Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on in. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. It was a bit of a rush to get here tonight. Traffic sometimes. For some reason, there's like a 20% chance any day going from work that traffic is just going to be like stop and go. So we rolled a natural one tonight. Actually, it wasn't the worst. We had a low roll. It wasn't a crit fail though, because I've had nights where it was far worse traffic. So, or like for some reason, people just wreck at an absurd rate in the like 10-mile stretch of interstate right by where I work. So anyway, we're gonna have to say goodbye to the music, unfortunately. Good music, stream tapes, check their stuff out. But we have some Clair Obscur Expedition 33. For those who don't know, we beat the Patroness last time. It was kind of a sad scene because she was trying to heal us and stuff at the end, which was awkward to then kill her. But we beat the Patroness, and we are now kind of in the we can finish the game whenever we want stage. And I think as far as the party goes, so real quick, I need to get the sound adjusted back up for everybody, because I go ahead and when I'm testing out some other builds or in my second playthrough, all that sort of stuff, I turn the volume down a bit. But anyway, we are now in Serene's Dress, which we're here for Lune's quest. So what we're definitely going to do is all the side quests for our party characters. That's definitely going to happen. Then the question is what we do from there. We could take on some other side bosses. I think we're kind of way more powerful, from what I understand, and I could be wrong on this, but I think we're way more powerful than the actual story final boss. Because if you want to take a look at our party now, let's just say I've been doing some experimenting since, I think, what was our last stream? Friday? Yeah, so the Clair Obscur, I beat the Clair Obscur a lot. I beat it a lot. Because not only are our characters now, like our three mains that we were rocking for a while were were Lune, Verso, and Mael. They're all in the 90s, as you can see. But I've actually switched out Mael for CL to try to kind of learn her, and I'm practicing around with her a bit and getting used to kind of how she plays. And it seems like one of those characters that the more she gets going, the harder it's gonna hit, which is kind of cool. But we also kind of did the little kids wish list thing, since I was beating the Clair Obscur over and over and over again. That was getting us a lot of Lumina, so I kind of was like, okay, let's see what happens if we farm up some Lumina. And yeah, so as you can see here, CL has 568 Lumina points. Lune has 469. Verso has 460. Mael has 526. And I haven't really done anything with Monaco at all. I feel bad because probably in my other playthrough I'll be using Monaco, but this playthrough I think I'm going to try to go CL, Lune, and Verso. Now, at the end of last stream, we attempted to take on this guy, and without everyone having painted power, it was doable, but it was like clearly, why am I doing this? Because I could just have painted power on everybody, and then we're going to be in a much better situation. So, everybody has painted power, to say the least. But everybody also has, just to give you a rundown, I did not know that the random boss in the middle of the water, because I was like, I'll go fight a few bosses, see how my builds are coming along. I didn't know the random boss in the middle of the water was like the most important boss to kill in the entire game. So, for those who don't know, I think it's called like Spurg or Sporg or Borg or whatever. That guy drops a Picto named Cheater, which, if you remember how I was fawning over Verso's blade, let's see. You'll notice I'm not using it anymore, but the Duliso, because it allows him to attack twice in a turn. Well, I didn't know that there's actually a Lumina for that. There's a Picto that has Cheater, and so everyone now has Cheater. Everyone has Second Chance. I'm pretty sure everybody has all the combo attacks now. And then, as you'll see, like, there's still quite a lot of stuff. Even with 500 Lumina, there's still a lot of stuff that I can't afford. So you'd have to go for a while. And I still think, my guess, is that there's a lot of Pictos out there that we haven't unlocked yet, and maybe some of the most powerful ones too. But yeah, so everybody's got Cheater, everyone's got Second Chance, everyone has Painted Power. But what I'm doing with CL is I'm trying to do this sort of glass cannon approach with her. So if you'll notice, we have her with Confident, which means she takes 50% less damage, but she can't be healed. We also have Confident Fighter, which means 30% increased damage, but can't be healed. Now, to balance that, we got this... there's a Picto over... let's see, I think it's 15 points. Why can't I find it? Let me see here. Where is the Picto? I thought it was 15. Maybe it's only 10. No, it's definitely 15. Why can't I find it? Okay, I'm just blind. Hold up. I'm gonna find it. Who's actually wearing it? Powerful on Shell, Painted Power, Combo. In Media Res. Whatever. Oh, it's 10. That's why. I'm stupid. Okay, so in Media Res. So, that, this is kind of how I've built her out. She can't be healed at all. She can't be healed at all. But she's going to do extra damage and take less damage. Plus, we have in Media Res, which means her health is max, her math. I can talk, I swear. Her max health is halved, but she starts with 3 shields every combat. So we basically, my thinking with her is like, we're dying in basically one hit to everybody anyway. So why not make them all glass cannons who hit really stinking hard? And maybe we just don't get hit at all. Or maybe we get hit less than 3 times in a fight, or less than 4 since we have a free revive. And maybe that's what we'll do. Hey, Gabbit, welcome on in. Yes, grind, yes, but also some testing. So I killed the Clair Obscur an obscene amount of times. As you can see, 568 Lumina points for sale. Because I basically was like, okay, what would happen if I just kind of went through and gave her all of the Luminas that I wanted? Same thing with Lune, same thing with Verso, same thing with Mael. Sorry, Monaco. But yeah, so I killed the Clair Obscur an obscene amount of times. I have gotten very efficient on that run between the flag, hopping across the crack, up the stairs, fight, come back down, come back, and I can dodge the extra battle that I don't really care to fight, you know, around that fountain. I've gotten really good at that run. Low-level Pictos, not a lot of them. Oh, wait. Low-level Pictos equipped. Let me see. Who are you talking about? So, not on CL. Maybe you're talking about on Verso with a 13. And that's fair enough. I actually probably should see if there's something with better stats. Oh, yeah, I haven't used the 1 or Burning Death or Breaking Burn. As you can see, I have a lot of them that I haven't actually, even used yet, but let's see. Speed and crit, that would be pretty darn good on CL, but I think... Oh, that'd be better than Sniper. I should probably do that, actually. I should probably give CL... Instead of 525 speed and 13 crit, she could have... Oh, but Perilous Parry is not an ability I want to be using. 1 AP on parry, but damage received is doubled. Yeah. 2,000 health and 324 defense is pretty good. Oh, yeah, I should definitely just use that. And wait, what's recovery? Covers 10% health on turn start. Okay. I think I was using this one because it's so much Lumina cost. Yeah. We'll get that sorted out in a minute. I have a feeling with the current team, I don't need to min-max for this boss. Let's just put it that way. I think for... I could be wrong, but I think for all the things that we're going to have to do that are, like, story-related, I think we're already there. We can definitely min-max for some... I think the optional bosses. But Gabby, you can tell me if I'm not wrong here. It seems like the final boss is actually not really the hardest boss in the game. Like, there are some bosses that are scaled way higher as far as, like, damage or health or things like that, like, in difficulty. Is that correct? Because I saw a map that broke down the different areas in Expedition 33 by its recommended level, and they had Lumiere at, like, 60 to 65. And I was like, wait, but that was the level I was already at when I fought the Paintress. Okay, final boss is scaled for level 60. Okay, so that was my assumption. Is like, for the story's sake, we're probably set. We're probably way more than set. I think our builds are well beyond ready for that. But I would also, before we wrap this up, I want to take on a couple of other bosses. Like, I'm not looking to maybe do everything, but I would like to take on a few of the harder bosses and just see what this build can do. So, I don't know. Yeah. So, here's kind of where I'm at with Verso. Verso, because he now has the Lanceram, which gives him a huge buff to his perfection. And he's generating insane amounts of AP on every basic attack because he's attacking, I think, 4 times and getting him... Like, he can go from 0 AP to full AP in one basic attack, basically. So, what I do is I empty into the character first, then I basic attack. Which is basic attack is doing more than your max damage before Painted Power at this point. But then I have a few options. I can do either Phantom Stars... or Endbringer, or Perfect Break. Right now, single enemy focus, Endbringer is definitely the way to go. 6 attacks. I'm already in A. He's gonna be in S before this is over. Like, I will not be surprised if this enemy is below half health before Verso's turn is done. Let's just see. Yep, he's below half. So I don't think these side quests are going to be a problem. That's why I'm going to. I don't want to make this a boring cakewalk to the end of the playthrough, because again, I think we're pretty much set as far as the main road goes. We can take that whenever we want. But I know there's still parts of the map that are saying danger, as if I go in there, it's expecting me to get curb stomped to this day. And so I'm like, oh, okay. Yes, that's one that I've seen, Renoir's Drafts. I have no idea what that is. Is that the one that's, like, in the middle of the lake, I think? But kind of like a little bit before you get to the 2 islands for the Axons? Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, well, definitely, we can try that out if that's really hard. Now, I have seen that there's this one enemy that everyone talks about that's like the hardest, and he's got like 4 phases or something like that. I don't know if I want to do that one, but I'm good for some really hard battles and stuff. Okay, so CL, the basic way to use CL, I've found, you've got a few options. You can obviously try with her Foretell a lot. And if you keep stacking Foretell, and then finally pop your Twilight, you can get her a really big damage buff. Like, I've seen legitimately people have done 2 billion damage with CL in one hit. Now, it's not practical, but it's possible. But she does have abilities like, for example, Fortune's Fury. And now when she starts with 9 AP, we can do Fortune's Fury on herself, and she's going to be back up to 6 AP. Now, 6 AP is going to let us do Dark Wave. Now, I actually have been using CL more in my second playthrough, and there's a few, pardon me, there's a few abilities on that I don't have here that would actually be interested to do. But this is going to put us, Dark Wave is going to put us into a Twilight, which is nice. It's not going to be that good because we only have one Moon Charge. But it is going to do high dark damage, 3 hits in Twilight with Fortune Furies doubling it. So it's going to be pretty good. I actually am interested to see how she's going to hit, because I've seen her use this so much against the Clair Obscur that I'm interested to see how it hits against an enemy that has more health, and thus, you know, it's not going to insta-kill them. So let's see how this goes. This really is testing out the builds tonight. So, oh, he's dead already. Whoops. Oh. There's the phase 2. Okay, cool. But yeah, so 200 and something thousand, 180 something thousand, and another 180 something thousand. That's getting up there. That's pretty good. Now, actually, pound for pound, that might be the best attack I've seen. Verso's 6 hits at about 90,000. That's pretty close to equivalent, but I think CL actually still takes it on that one. That's interesting, because again, I'm not trying to trick anybody with the title of this stream. I really am testing these out, because again, I did so much testing and grinding on the Clair Obscur, which is such a nothing battle. Like, it's a 2 turns at max battle for me now with these characters, that I don't know how they are in the wild. So I'm testing them here, and it's awesome. Did you try Lune Hell with the right stains? I don't know if I ever have had a battle get to the point where I have the right stains for Lune to use Hell. I'm guessing it's going to hit like a truck, because it greatly increases damage, and it's already very high. Like, she's, right now, against the right character, she's hitting for over 200,000 twice with Hell. So it's powerful, and with the right stains, it would be awesome. I am thinking of swapping back in that one AP electrical thing, just because I think it generates 2 electrical stains. So that's really useful. I need to actually have been playing more with my second playthrough with these characters, trying out new things with their builds. I actually need to swap around some abilities right now, I'm seeing. Because there's some things in here that I don't really need, and there's some things I'd like to move in, so yeah. You need a light and electrical generation. So she's gonna, yeah, she starts right now, I think because of her weapon, maybe? I forget exactly why, but she starts with an ice stain. So that's already out of the way. Could we, though, just have 2 additional light stains? And because light stains can be used as any stain? Always cast Hell and Heck. There's not a skill called Heck, is there? Anyway, it looks like these are just flying enemies, though, so we have to do ranged. Oh, good grief. I'm so sorry. I know this seems like genocide, but I swear, my party lost last time we came here, okay? I am so sorry. 1 million XP. Okay, cool. But I'm actually really interested in the story stuff here, because we're here for Lune's parents. Oh, meant to say check. I was like, I mean, you just said hell. Why are you saying heck? But, okay, sure. We'll go with it. Alrighty. This might be it.
Expedition 46, Annalie. Brigitte finally succumbed to her infection. She fought off that blasted Nevron for 4 days and 4 nights, saving the rest of us, but it gashed her badly. Toward the end, she seemed almost peaceful. She said not to worry, Her daughter Lune will finish their work.
You okay?
Let's head back to camp.
Yep, I think that's a good call. You know, it's also interesting. I thought I had been really thorough, especially early in the playthrough. And in my second playthrough, I am finding so much stuff. Like, little areas that I missed in the maps. I'm finding scenes that I apparently missed at the camp. Like, we never got the scene where Verso cuts himself in half. How did we miss that? There's the whole place where we found Monaco. I never re-explored the area once we found Monaco. I just kept moving right on to Old Lumiere. We need to go back there because there's a lot to do there. There's outfits to unlock. There's new stuff to buy. There's quests there. Like, there is so much stuff that I missed, even though I thought I was being a bit too thorough. So, yeah, this game has some replay value just for the sheer amount of stuff in it. And none of it feels like just filler stuff either, which is great. So we'll go back to the continent. We'll go to camp. As they arrive at camp, Verso sees that Lune has a lot on her mind. He invites her to talk away from the others.
All my life, everything we did was about the Paintress. It was a constant hum in the background. This worry, this responsibility, just always there. Always. 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 There was no relief. Never. Even when I sleep, it's still there. Like a breath I can never release.
That's a lot of pressure.
Even her last words were still, finish our work.
It also shows how much faith she had in you.
That's one way to look at it.
And the other way?
My only value to them. Not as a daughter, but as a backup plan. For their legacy.
You really believe that?
They always said at the end of the game, there are no points for effort. Only results.
If you hate it so much, why continue their work at all?
I don't know. Maybe because I still hear their voices in my head. And running away won't silence them.
They're dead. The voices aren't theirs. They're yours. Even if they were alive, the voices in your head, the voices you listen to, have to be your own.
Is that how it works for you?
Getting there. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
They share a commiserating smile. They understand each other. By the way, Gabbett, I don't know if you were in the stream when I said this last time, but I want to make it clear, despite the discussion we had about the philosophical nature of this story, that I do plan on engaging with the story on the story's terms. So even if I have a different worldview than it, if the game is presenting me with a worldview in order to work in, I'm going to engage with it on those terms and give it its due that way. Unless the game asks, like, because I know there's a few different endings, somebody said. So if the end question is, do you agree with this philosophy, that's one thing. But if the game is like, hey, based on what we are telling you here about existence, you know, take it from there, then I intend to engage with it on the terms it's set for itself. Because I want to give it its fair due. Just to clear that up. Lune impulsively kisses Verso on the cheek. Caught off guard, Verso smiles at her, a question in his eyes. Laughing, they return to the others. Nice. Okay, so let's make sure we don't miss any other scenes.
Special you'd want Mayal to bring back? You've been around for 100 years.
Have we seen this one
Anyone
before?
you miss?
Yeah. One person. and all the expeditioners I traveled with. It'd be nice to tell them we made it.
I think we've seen this
Yes.
before.
And to explain things I never got a chance to explain.
Yeah, because I think I was saying, is that Julie he's talking about? Oh, yeah, I forgot she's our shop now.
Mael,
I'm getting quite tired of people telling me to go home.
fine.
They're counting on me.
Okay. Oh, we can spend more time with Mael. Okay, we'll do that. My plan was to spend time with Lune, but we definitely want to spend time with Mael. Oh, right. Okay, so we have the side quest going still. Got it.
It's strange watching her.
Mael,
She has the power to remake our world.
Okay, we already saw
Yeah.
this too. Yes, I want to spend time with Lune. This is the girl we're supposed to romance, I believe. Urso approaches Lune as she writes in her notebook.
what are you writing this time? More notes on Nevrons?
Nope.
No. Theories on axons then, or observations of flora and fauna?
Keep guessing.
Well, I saw you interview Minoko earlier, so a treatise on gestural behavior.
Ooh, so close.
It's about me, isn't it? Let's do
It's
it.
about me, isn't it? The strange and shattered life of Urso Descendre.
That's a mouthful.
Well,
Oh, really?
come on. You're smiling, so it must be good.
Well, if you must know, I'm working on a song.
A song?
My parents said music was frivolous, but you know what? The voices we listen to have to be our own. And I've decided to be a little selfish with my time. Our problems will still be there in the morning.
Ooh, play me your song? Is that a misstep? No, do it.
Play me your song.
Actually, I was thinking we could work on it together. Stay up with me tonight. Help me with my song.
I promised Monaco I'd help him polish his Nev legs. He can polish his own legs tonight. We're here with Lune.
Sure. I'd love to help you with your song.
Let's go find a comfortable place to compose then.
Are these euphemisms? Verso and Lune walk into the woods together away from camp. They spend a few hours together, which Lune really needed to release some frustration. Reach relationship with level 7 with Lune. Awesome. Okay, so we maxed out Lune. After they did what needed doing, they sat there for a while and composed music together. Those indeed were euphemisms. CL smiles at them as they return. She knows. Lune better understands the world and herself. What gradient did she get this time? Skybreak. Okay, I don't know what that is, but let's find out. Deals extreme damage to all enemies, one hit. Element depends on which stains Lune has the most. Can break. And generates 3 light stains. Hold on a second. Could we, perchance, drop a Skybreak and then come back and drop Hell? Millions of damage? So Skybreak and then Hell is a thing. Because that... If I'm understanding this correctly, those 3 stains can count as any stains, which means it then gives the max buff to Hell, so we can drop Skybreak and Hell if we have 3 gradient charges. It's basically the I'd like to finish this fight now, thank you. That is awesome. Yes, we can. Okay. So, Lune is officially... I had been going back and forth as to whether or not I wanted to use Mael or Lune. I'll be honest with you. I can't find the right thing. The right... I always feel like I'm just missing that build for Mael to make her as good as she probably has the potential to be. I feel like Verso, and except for going like super nerd mode and like doing the he kills himself and comes back whatever build that some people like to do, I think for how I like to use him, Verso's already pretty darn powerful. Lune I now understand pretty well. Though I have her built a little bit differently. I might want to go for Crippling Tsunami instead of using Ice Lance, since AP is not a problem. I might want to swap those out, because it also applies slow. But anyway, but yeah, CL is the one that I'm still trying to feel out here. I actually need to equip Final Path. This is extreme single target dark damage and applies 10 Foretell. So it's a sun charge that does extreme damage and applies 10 Foretell, which instantly fills up their Foretell, which is great. And then on this one, do I have currently... Yes, I have Card Weaver. So I need to make sure she has Final Path and Card Weaver equipped while we are here. So we have Focus... We have Card Weaver. Now we need Final Path. Okay. Alright. Awesome. So Fortune's Fury, Dark Wave, Focused Foretell, Card Weaver, and Final Path are for sure part of the arsenal. And then I don't know about what the 6th one will be. But let's go ahead and swap out Ice Lance for Crippling Tsunami. Hell, Crush Crystal. I might need to keep her with something that can break, but definitely not Rock Slide. Yeah, and okay. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this so far for now. Give her... Oh, you're right. Thank you. Give her an electrical spell. Do I need Immolation? I don't believe I need Immolation. Let's switch out Immolation for... Do I do Electrify so that it doesn't... Well, but I got a lot of AP nowadays. Granted, if I do Electrify, then I get 2 electric charges and can play anything the next round because it's only 1 AP. What are my other electrical moves? Let's see here. There's Lightning Dance. Deals very high single target lightning damage. 6 hits. It's not terrible. Thunderfall deals medium lightning damage to random enemies. Yeah, I guess Lightning Dance. You need 1 electric and a light for Hell as a starter. Yeah, which seems like Lightning Dance then would be the one, because it generates that. Granted, so does Thunderfall. That'd be 5 AP, so 4, then back up to 6. But Hell costs 8, so we're not going to be able to do Hell on the first move at full power. Unless, let's see, is there anything else that generates at a low AP cost? That generates 2. Oh, man. If we started with a different one, that would be cool. Ooh, we got Fire Rage, but that's again 5 AP. Immolation. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do. Because you have 1 ice. Right. Depends on AP economy. So, the problem is, if you do Lightning Dance at 7 AP, or you do Thunderfall at 5 AP, you're going to drop down to 4 AP, and then her next turn, then she plays again, which is going to boost her back up 2 AP, but that's still only 2 AP. So you're up to 6. With her current build, Hell costs 8. So I wouldn't be able to do it first round. It would be the next round. Which is still fine. I mean, you get a fully charged Hell the next round. But yeah. So I think it's not bad. And being now that it can be either or, I think you go Lightning Dance. Deals single target lightning damage, 6 hits. I think you go Lightning Dance. Oh, but it's not going to consume my Ice Stain if I don't also have an Earth and Fire Stain, right? You'd need energy, turn and energy double to cast Hell right after. Which is what I did. Energy, turn, and energy double. Those sound like Pictos I don't have, if you're talking about Pictos. I've got, well, maybe you're talking Energizing Turn. Which I think is... Yeah, I have Energizing Turn. Yeah, I have Energizing Turn. I didn't know there was an Energizing Double or something like that. But yeah, if that's a tougher boss that gives that, point me in that direction, if you know what I mean. Because we're kind of free-forming this stream today. By the way, I found a 4th Gestural, and apparently that's how I can get the spikes now. So that's another thing that we haven't done. So we have tons of options for what to do today. So if you want to point me at where I can get Energizing Double, we could make that happen. Yeah, we could make that happen. I am on the hunt for the best Pictos, for sure. Alright, let's go to sleep. Alright, so, for the time being, let's go ahead. Okay, so the Renoir thing you're talking about, the Renoir, I can't tell if I'm supposed to pronounce it with a hard R, Renoir, or with a like Renoir. So I'm just going to be ignorant, I believe. I believe that's what I'm going to do. Oh, this is not saying danger anymore. Okay. I thought it was. Can I not get the Lumina under this thing? Can I not do this? Okay. Serpent in the sky. Do you mean the big pink thing over here? Okay. I mean, we're not gonna get much stronger than we are now as far as the levels go. So I'm not really that concerned with what level he's scaled to. I'm sure this is going to be a heck of a fight, and I might lose 1.5 billion times, but might as well fight him now. He's tough, watch out. Okay. Well, it's kind of... We're not going to get that from the rest of the story, so we might as well do it now. Okay. Let's see. Absorbs all APs. What does that mean? Does that mean I'm giving him the ability to do more gimmicky than tough? Oh, he's got a lot of health. Yeah. He's got a health bar for sure. So if I use AP, does that mean that he's absorbing it and not getting hit? Oh no, he got hurt by that. Also, 455,000. Verso, really, my man? Awesome. Good job. Okay, so let's try Fortune Fury and Darkwave, maybe?
Show me what you can do.
Yeah, let's... I'm probably gonna die first time, but I just want to learn what I can and can't do against him. Okay. She actually did less damage than Verso that round, but okay. Man, he's got a lot of health. Okay, so let's set ourselves up for hell. So we'll do Crystal Crush. And then we'll base attack, and then next turn, if we survive to then, we will get in our hell. Oh, wait. I did the wrong thing. I'm an idiot. It wasn't supposed to be Crystal Crush. Wait, did I not equip the pet? I didn't equip it. Oh, I'm an idiot. We're gonna have to back out if, Okay. Yeah, I'm just dumb. Okay. We'll have to equip it after this. Crystal Crush is also right, but more expensive than Thunderfall. Oh, yeah, I do, actually. Never mind. I can still do Hell. And now she's full AP, so here we go. Absorbs all AP.
Oh well.
Oh. Okay. I mean... Okay. Let's see. So he did almost... He did like 450,000 with Perfect Break. Let's see what Endbringer does. So 6 times about 70,000 each. So that's about... okay, so that's less damage. Wait. It's almost the exact same damage, but more break with the other one, so we'll have to do that. Okay, so do our basic attack here. Alright, now, he is resistant to fire damage, so I'm not expecting huge numbers here, but let's see what Hell with a full charge does. Okay.
Ready.
With him being resistant and her still doing 450,000 damage... That's not bad. I think I'm gonna start Focus for Tell on him. Oh wait, we've already got 10 for Tell on him. Unless I just did that. I could have. Oh.
Let's carve a path.
Okay. His attacks aren't really that difficult, honestly. Let's see. Okay, so this still gets rid of shields. That's good. Dang it. Okay. Gotta be a little creative here, but we can still get there. Get another Perfect Break going.
Oh well.
Okay, I just need to kind of get the timing down there. It's not that bad. Skybreak will be awesome, but we're not there just yet. Did I put Inverted Affinity on CL? Because that would be something I need to do if I haven't. I just realized that. Okay, so let's get some AP. And some health back, thankfully.
Now's our chance.
And then we can do... maybe Crippling Tsunami to slow this guy down? It's not really about the damage at this point. It's about getting him playing a little bit slower. Yeah, that already moved the turn order a good amount, so that's good. All right, let's do... let's start stacking some sun charges here so that we can come back and hit him really hard in a couple turns.
Here's your card. It's locked on you. Today,
ready.
Okay. Cool. He froze my characters. Love that. That's awesome. Good stuff.
Time to end this.
Okay, so do I go for health here? Or do I go for damage? I think I need to go to health, which means I need to basic attack. Okay. Alright, so, you said Skybreak is awesome. So we're about to find out if that's true. Thing is now you can cycle an ice attack. Not entirely sure what you mean by that, but I'm going to try to drop Skybreak and then Hell back to back and see what happens. Ooh. 1.2 million damage. Okay. The fact that he is still not even halfway dead, though, tells me this is not going to be a one kill. Yeah, look at that. Man is still, how do I... Dang it. Oh, I thought I had that. Okay.
You don't get to die yet.
Guess let's just keep doing our thing.
My turn.
Okay. Perfect break. 610,000.
Eyes up, Verso.
Let us stain them.
It said I perfected the first one, but she was frozen, so she couldn't dodge. Okay, I get it.
Overflowing with energy.
Do I have a high attack amount? I guess Crystal Crush. Probably do Crystal Crush. So I'll get at least 3 hits on him. Okay. So, I want to stack more Foretell before we unleash this Twilight. Or not Foretell, sorry. More, Sun Charges. No reason to do the ranged attacks, so let's just go ahead. I like this. This is a fun fight. I hope I win it, because this is a long fight, but this is fun either way. We're getting close to breaking him, too. Not quite there. We need one more attack that breaks. Crap. Alright, Lune. It's kind of on you now, girl. Sorry, my bad. Because I don't know how to unfreeze my characters, so that's awkward. What does she have that can break? Is it just Mayhem? It's just Mayhem. Let's do it. Oh, do I have to have 4 charges for it to break? Crap. Okay.
Bring it on.
to take risks.
Alright, all 3 of them have died now. Let's see, with 4, is that enough? I don't think 4 is enough. Also, let's just go ahead and...
Swiftly now.
She could break, but Verso's next and he'll be able to break. Let's just stack another Sun Charge, I guess. Okay. Oh, I forgot we can break with our basic attack. Which means we now do Endbringer, I believe. Because in A, he can prolong a stun. Oh man, we might have this, boys. We might. I'm not going to promise it yet, but we might have it. Let's do a crippling tsunami. It's not for the damage, it's for the slow. There we go.
Let us stain them.
Then I think I might just... do an attack, a normal attack here. So she's topped up on AP. He's still stunned. I think this is the turn. Oh, wait, no. Because if I do 5, I'm not going to be able to... I would need 1 more AP. CL would need 1 more AP to pull off the Fortune's Fury and Dark Wave. Okay, so we might just pop it with Dark Wave now instead. Because if I hold it, we're not going to be able to... I think Verso maybe kills this thing. But it'll certainly die before it gets back to CL, so let's just pop Dark Wave now. Yeah, it's pretty standard, but, you know, it's okay. And now we can do... Let's do Final Path, just see what happens. What? That hit for 1.3 million? Oh! Well then. Apparently with just 5 sun charges into a Twilight, that hits hard. No, Lune hit for 1.2. So the highest damage being 1.3, that was nothing else in that battle. That must have been CL. Unless I missed it. I could have missed a 1.3, but Lune's gradient attack hit for 1.2. And our highest damage is 1.3. A perfect chroma catalyst. I don't even know what that is. I've never seen one of them. Every AP gained is increased by 1. Oof.
Finally.
Cost 30, so that's pricey.
What a lovely
4,000 health.
That's payback for eating me so many times.
That's payback for eating me so? There must be a story there somewhere. Alright, let's head to camp real quick and perfect upgrade one of our weapons. And also, we'll just set down over here. Just slap on Lune instead of Painted Power. Probably not a bad idea because Painted Power is pretty cheap. It's only 5. And it only gives you 1,800 health, whereas this gives you way more. Man, these builds get kind of nuts. Like, these builds are legitimately just kind of, like, crazy. But yeah, we'll definitely do that. Then go over here, make sure to give her painted power. Where's that? Why can't I see it? There it is. Oh, which reminds me. Do I have inverted affinity on CL? Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Good. I could give her a few others that would be, like, marginally useful. So, things like Marking Shot and Versatile and all that, like, they have their uses. I just would use it so very little. Energizing Revive, Death Bomb, all of these things could be good. It's just, at a certain point, you get a little bit bored of grinding the Clair Obscur. Because I did it for 4 characters worth of Christmas lists to Santa. But yeah, so we need to do a couple just like basic fights to get this Picto leveled up anyway. So let's go to camp. We'll upgrade a weapon. And then maybe we go into the station where we found Monaco, get whatever the quest was from the merchant there, and then I'm sure it's not going to be a very high level thing compared to what we are now, so we'll get our level grind there, or excuse me, our Picto grind there, and then I need to find room for 30 Lumina on everybody, but I don't know how much I have, like how many color of Lumina I have right now.
Well,
Oh,
I'm getting quite
nope,
counting up.
wrong button, my bad. Nope, that's jump. Oh, come on.
fine.
I am too impatient. Okay, that. Upgrade weapons. There we go. Okay, so the question is, who do I upgrade? Because I've been told this is not the best weapon for CL. Now, it's the one that I've used the most, but somebody said... What was it, like the Chaton? Or the Goblison? Let's see. Sun skills always apply 10 for Tell, but all damage taken is doubled. Okay, that's pretty much a no from the get-go. I don't know, like, killing an enemy with Foretell applies this Foretell to another random enemy. That's good. Apply Mark on consuming Foretell. That's okay. 20% increased dark damage with skills. That, to me, is the best part. You use a specific skill with Chaton. Okay. 1 moon shard. 5 health per... that's not my build. On Stern, gain 1 shield if at least 1 sun charge is active. Oh. That's kind of nice. On turn, gain 1 shield if at least 1 sun charge is active. That seems like almost the perfect thing for CL, actually. Because the shields are the only thing standing between her and death, pretty much. Extend Twilight by 1 turn on using a moon skill. Plus 50% Twilight damage increased on using a sun skill. Twilight duration increased by 1. Play again when entering Twilight state. That's not bad either. I think I'm going to stick with this for now. Especially since both of the big drop the nuke abilities I have with her are dark. So I think I'm going to stick with that. But I don't think that's going to be the weapon I upgrade for her. I think I am going to commit to the Lanceram here for Verso. Holy crap! Okay. So that's not just a jump. That's not just like an that's not just a normal level. That is a let's go from 6,000 to over 10,000. Okay. I did not see that coming. This is big. Now I'm kind of tempted to throw this on one of the other characters. Yeah, that's huge. It's tremendous. That's a great word for it. Oh, but who do I put it on? Yeah, I imagine it's just a few bosses that are going to give you those. Who do I even put this on, though? Oh, man, because I'm thinking, like, if I... Let's see, the jump is, to 9,000. That would make her power so much bigger. But I'm not even sure if this is the weapon I want to use with her. And I'm not sold on the lighter rim for Lune, and that's not near the jump that everybody else is getting. Granted, I'm betting it's proportionate, but... I think I still want to do it on CL. I am so curious to figure out how to play CL that I want to do this. I think she's going to hit like a truck. It's not jumping because I didn't max her skills. Oh, you're right. Okay. Whereas I respect CL, and I almost fully spec'd out Verso. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I think I'm going to do CL. Hang on. Quick question before I commit to this. Clean out Vitality off Lune. Oh, that's a great idea. You are completely right. She has a plenty of health from Pictos. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I've got plenty of respecs. How many did I even get from oop, that's skills. From fighting the Clair Obscur. 42. So yeah, I'm good. So let's give her agility, defense. What do we do? Like luck? For agility, defense, and luck for crit chance? Well, it gets her up to 67 because we don't really have a lot of crit Pictos on her. But still, 67 is not bad. Luck and might. When does luck start being less worth it? Maybe we do like that? Make it a 60%. Split both ways, you think? I don't know. 60% is about as low as I'm comfortable going with a real crit build. Like, if you look at CL, for example, she's kicking it at 78% crit chance. So I'm disappointed in her. Hey, Ethereal. Good to have you, man. Yeah, the Clair Obscur died many, many, many times. Let's put it that way. As I tested out builds and got some Lumina. And yeah, CL has replaced Mael in the party. I am invested in learning how to play CL. But let's see here. Fair enough, do burning, but crit on Lune for extra 25% burn chance. Did you fully beat Act 3? No, we're kind of at the point where, from what I've been told, we could pretty easily steamroll Act 3, so it's really not about that. Like, we're playing some optional bosses and stuff, along with the other side story content we haven't done. Like, we just beat the big serpent in the sky, which that was a really fun fight. Yeah, I kind of figured, like, I was testing builds, and honestly, I just didn't mean to level this much, but I just did. And I kind of figured that we were, when I looked at a map that had like the level breakdown of all the different like story areas, I was like, oh, the level I was at when I fought the Paintress was the level that it says that Lumiere is scaled to. So I was like, oh, okay. So, and Gavin had said last stream that really the end is more about skill than level. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to really worry about that because there's clearly some really hard stuff in this world anyway. And I want to do some of that before we get to the end. So that's more or less the thinking. I meant to tell you earlier that if you want a more genuine experience, go to Act 3 quickly. Yeah, there are the challenges now. It can make it much less impactful, but I don't know how you feel to blow through everything now. I am more interested in just the story part there. Yeah, I can see it being less impactful when you're not really scared. Like, so, for example, when we fought Renoir in Old Lumiere, I was scared of the guy. When we fought him in the Monolith, I was scared of the guy. I'm not really that scared of him now. but narratively, I still feel the weight of seeing Renoir there. So I don't think it's going to hurt my narrative experience. And besides, I'm having so much fun working on builds in this game that I just didn't want to stop. And I know, again, there's still stuff that I walk up to and it kicks my butt. So I'm happy for this. Not burn chance, crit chance. My bad. Oh, okay. Let's see here. There are the challenges now. You can 10x the story area health for it to be some challenge. That's true. We could think about that. Does that up their damage as well? Well, I guess their damage is always going to be pretty close to putting you in a coma instantly. Yeah, we could think about that. If once we approach Lumiere, we could think about maybe bumping up a challenge or something like that. I'm not going to cap damage, I'll tell you that much. But, all right, so you were saying agility, defense, and then... Yeah, I'm thinking I still like this. And she's got plenty of health. So I think I'm going to do that. We could technically respec Verso, because I didn't realize how important it was to just, like, dump their main stats. I missed one stream, and you know what? Actually, Ethereal, Shane, whatever you want to be called, we beat the Paintress first fight on Friday. First fight out of the gate, we beat the Paintress. I was like, are you kidding? Because I got kind of close-ish once, and then sucked the rest of the time. And then we came back first fight on Friday, beat her. And it was fun. I felt really terrible, though, because she tried to heal me at the end. But yeah, so the decision we're making right now, and Shane, feel free to weigh in on this one. We've just got a perfect Chroma Catalyst from beating the big Sky Snake, and I do not know whose weapon to go all in on. My current... All you needed was a good happy nappy poo. Or was a good nappy poo. Yeah, I guess so, but... I am currently wanting to go with CL with the Lustison, which I'm sure I'm mispronouncing. But there is a good argument to be made for going with the Lightarim. Especially with Hell being supercharged. We could do that. But there's also just the pure damage output that I would get from the Lanceram because he gets so many attacks every round. He gets his ranged attacks. He gets 4 basic attacks. Then he gets his whatever nuke attack. Oh man, it's so hard to pick. I don't know, I never used either of those. It seems like Gabbett really wants me to go with the Lightarim so that we can drop Hell on everything. Am I reading that correctly, Gabbett? Because I'm still leaning CL here. I'm very much leading CL. Looney's damage is just not there for big end game damage. Drop Hell, yes, drop Hell, yes, drop Hell. The duality of man. Shane, one message. Lune's damage is not there for endgame damage. Gabbett, next turn. Drop Hell. Alright. Tell you what, Gabbett. Next perfect chroma catalyst, if we get one, we'll do the lighter rim. Even though I'm really, actually, for me, it would be CL verso Lune. But, well, I'm gonna go with my gut on this one. I'm gonna do this, and then we will think about what to do with the next one. All right, let's get back to it. So do we want to do another like world thing, or do we want to do one of our side quests for our party? I'm happy with either one. Oh wait, I forgot we were supposed to go in here and get the side quest. Never mind. Hit 20 to 30 million with some funny attacks pretty regularly. With Lune? Renmar's drafts. I personally use Machine Gun Verso CL for double damage skill, then Monaco to one-shot anything except the very, very, very last final boss. That sounds viable. For sure. I had Monaco hitting for about 300 million a hit. Okay, so my problem with Monaco, I still have never really used him much. My problem with him is, like, there are so many options for the different forms that I have. It's just like it's a daunting task to invest the time to figure out which of his forms are really good and which aren't. There's something you haven't found out yet about Lune. Mechanically or story-wise? This is the guy that gives the quest. Was it ever was, enemies abound, but we hold firm against those who would wreak havoc among our home. I shall soon rekindle the flame of the Great Forge and cast out our defenses anew. You use weapons. Of a sort, between the wrongs of deception and violence, we have chosen the lesser evil. We are well versed in methods of misdirection through the skillful application of sound, as you have surely seen with the bell we gifted to our furry gestural friends oh so long ago. Perhaps some of our designs might be of use of you in the journey? Sure. Okay, so Color of Lumina. That's about all I want from here. Oh, we only have 14? Okay. And then we gotta complete a quest. Mechanically, okay. I mean, I don't mind you telling me. Well, if you plan on doing 100%, unlocking all of the feat are part of it. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know if it's the most entertaining. Like, that's the kind of thing I would do in, like, a grind mode, is just put Monaco in the group and then go through, like, every map, killing every enemy, just so that he gets all the feat. It would be pretty boring to stream, because it's just going to be, start fight, 1 turn, fight ended. Alright, next. There's Celestial Tower for the feats. All but 1 are there. Oh, okay. That's cool. Perhaps we can help each other. I am developing something that will greatly increase our chances of survival and will undoubtedly aid you in battle as well. I require one final ingredient, the Eternal Ice, a type of ice that never melts. You can find some not far from here, within the depths of the glacial mountains. Retrieve the Eternal Ice and, for a fair price, I will use it to augment your defenses. What say you? It's an enticing offer. I must warn you, the path to Frozen Hearts will not be easy. Many threats await you there. So I wish you good luck. So I'm guessing he's gonna, like, if I get this quest thing, I'll, get some, like, defensive-oriented Pictos. Is that kind of what we're talking about here? Oh, I never got this.
Expedition 65, Aurelian. The Grandes have embraced us with such warmth and hope. What a balm for the soul to know that other beings survived. That we in Lumiere are not alone. It truly is a miracle. The Grandes retreated to higher ground after Neverons overran their lands. It is bittersweet, but at least the most important parts of their civilization will survive. Their children. Fortunately for them, they do not appear affected by the Gommage the way we are. It is painful knowing our expedition has failed. But at least we can enjoy our final days among friends.
Okay. we're starting at a weird angle there. Hello, sir. How about you? Greetings, expeditioners. Are you in search of your former home, Old Lumiere? Nope. Surviving in these frozen lands will prove quite a challenge. Here, take this. It may aid in your survival. Oh, hey, a color of Lumina. Thank you. That's actually the best treasure in the entire game. Well, paired with Pictos, but... Okay, so I actually have not done this quest on this playthrough or the last one, so I don't know, technically, what level this is going to be at, so this could be difficult, I suppose. I'm just expecting we're over-leveled. No Red Noir's drafts. Well, I want to do this. I just want to know what the merchant sells. Unless it's going to be a really... If this is a really long quest, we can come back to this later, and we'll do Red Noir's drafts. This is a fetch quest, to be honest. Is it a quick one, though, or is it a long one? Because that'll really kind of... It's not a difficult one. Oh, with a big dungeon? Okay, we'll come back to this later, then. We'll come back. We might do it later in the stream, or I might do it off stream if it's not really going to be that interesting, if I'm just that over-leveled. But yeah, let's do Red Noir's drafts. We're right next door anyway, so might as well. Is this going to be like uber hard boss one after another after another? Is it just going to be like... Is it like boss rush? Is that what you just sent me into? Because if that's what it is...
We're below the monolith, where he was sealed.
Oh. Careful.
Below the monolith where he was sealed. Okay. If this is where that, like... universally recognized as the hardest boss is, I'm gonna not be happy with you, Gabbit. Time for peak. Okay. In gameplay, or are we talking in, like, extra side story stuff? I'm going to guess you're referring to gameplay. Okay. Ooh, these are, like... corrupted versions of these guys. Or are those even chroma versions? Chromatic. I didn't know they had an organ. Okay, these guys have a little bit of health. Is this guy flying? I need to check. Apparently not. Okay. Good story. Good talk. Alright, let's do Phantom Stars. Ooh, they're resistant to light damage. Okay. Ooh, and now we have the thing with Lune, so we can do... Crap, I forgot again. I did not change Lune's skills. Okay. I can still do Crystal Crush. It's just... You know what? We're not going to do it this fight. We'll just equip it next fight. Because I'm hoping... that, CL will be able to... If they're resistant to light, then hopefully they are weak to dark.
Show me what you can do.
Let's see what this does here.
Bring it on.
Wow, that guy still's alive?
Let's cut the path.
Okay. Bro's got health. Did I just miss all those shots? I'm not good at this game.
Cut him down.
Got him. You can change in the wild. Yeah. Immediately play when falling below 30% health once per battle. Okay, that's cool. I'll take that. What kind of stats does that give? 672 speed, 36 crit. Well, dang. That's exactly the kind of stuff we're putting on CL. I really don't want to take away her 2,000 health, though, because she's already really squishy. Remove cleansing tint. You think? Health and defense? I could see an argument for it. She's already got a lot more health, so we could go speed and crit. Yeah, I could see an argument for it, yeah. And then we can just... Does she have 5? She does. We can just throw... I don't really know. You know what? Cleansing Tent is not... I don't really use healing potions hardly at all, so I'm just going to save the Lumina. I don't need to replace it. But that means that she's now... 96% crit rate? Okay. Okay. That works. Yeah, that works. Alright, so we need to get rid of Crystal Crush. And we were going to put in either Lightning Dance or Thunderfall. I think we're saying Thunderfall, right? Yeah, because Thunderfall gives us the 2 stains we need at only 5. Which drops her down to 4. But then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so should be Thunderfall. Although technically we might even be able... Hang on. So if she's getting 1, 2, and then all gained AP is doubled, that's 4. We could do either one. We could do either. And still get, right out of the gate, Lightning Dance. Oh, no, wait. 7 would put it down to 2. No, I'm stupid. My bad. It eats the fire stain from hell and gives a second light plus an electrical. Thunderfall cycles perfectly. Yeah, I think we're going to do Thunderfall. I'm honestly thinking of swapping out Mayhem. The only thing that it's good at really right now is that it can break. Outside that, it just does not pace. It doesn't keep pace with the damage output she has in other avenues. But I'm going to keep it in for now because she has nothing else that can break. And I know that there is a, like, 1v1 versus... I could put in Crystal Crush again. But I know there's a... Oh, wait, that can't break. There's a 1v1 versus a Mime. But I'm probably not doing that tonight. Alright, so we got that sorted. Everybody's healed up. So let's see. Where do we go? I like that we're getting more Pictos. Someone's going to have to do a little bit more grinding on the Clair Obscur. I will have all of the Luminas. All of them. Alright. Oh, these are all flying enemies. These 2 side guys. Dang it.
Now's our chance.
Is it worth it when there's flying guys? Eh, let's give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? Thunderfall?
Lightning, strike!
Okay, so Thunderfall does screw all for damage. Okay, got it. Wait, I can't do that? What am I missing? I do start at 9. I thought... Oh, wait, did I only have her starting at 8 because hell is 8? I might not have all the energizing starts on her. That might be a thing. Okay. Well, we got more adjusting to do after this battle.
Let's carve a path.
Huh.
path.
Okay, so at 5 AP. I can do Phantom Stars? Oh, I'm in S. What do you know? Cool. Okay, so for her doing Fortune's Fury, I guess that's still better than doing Final Path, right? Though I could do Focused Foretell. But it wouldn't matter. Okay. Let's see what Final Path does for just, like, no stacks of damage. Let's just see what its raw output is.
Well.
365. Okay. Not terrible.
Here's your card.
Then I guess Lune gets to go again. I guess we could do Mayhem. We could do Crippling Tsunami and get greatly increased damage. Or I could just attack and then go Hell. I think that's the way to go.
So much potential. Feel the embrace of fire.
Okay, well that works. Did she just do 558,000 damage? 'Cause I don't know who else did that. That would have been cool. Okay, so let's go to her. Yep, she doesn't have the last energizing start. That's why. There it is, right there. Okay. So what do I want to take off to get her to energizing start? How many does she have right now? 6. So I need 14. You might be right. Combo attack. I have that there primarily so that she can heal herself up in one turn. But you might be right that she doesn't need it as much as she would need energizing start. We can always get combo attack again in once we farm up some Lumina. So I think you're right. Yeah, the combo attack for me is not about the AP, because she's already going to max AP with any basic attack. It's about the healing. But I think it's still the right call to do this. Alright, let's try this again. Properly this time. What are you? Oh, well, I gotta poke the head thing. I just gotta. Wait. Is that like an angler thing where it's there to distract you, and that's not actually what you're supposed to do? That's just to... Well, I mean, I have to do... Oh. No. Okay. You are creepy, girl. We've fought a few of those before, but not this particular iteration.
My turn.
Okay. I think we do a Phantom Stars here, even though they're resistant to light. Oh, they are very weak if you hit that little ball. Okay. But, foregoing that, I'm going to do Fortune's Fury. And then... Dark Wave again.
Let us stay
Oh, these guys have, like, really good defense if you don't pop that ball. Okay. Do I still go for... Well, I've got plenty of turns before he goes. So, yeah, we're still going to do our combo. So, Thunderfall. That's doing, like, no damage. Okay. Wait. What? What is happening? What am I missing? Yeah. Because I think I have been starting at 9 with her. Yeah, so I didn't need that last energizing start.
Feel the storm. Chroma is flowing.
I mean, she's so fast, though, that she gets to attack a lot. So,
Ready to strike.
I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it takes 5 hits on that ball, and then they take a lot of damage. They take normal damage. Okay. Ooh, Sniper got leveled up. First free aim shot each turn deals 200% increased break damage and can break, or increased damage and can break. Okay. But do I have that on anybody right now? I do, on her. Which means it's now 958 speed and 18 crit chance. So she's up to a 83% critical chance. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with where our builds are, but what am I missing with... Double burn, cheater... Combo attack, energy master. Every AP gain is increased by 1. Okay. Plus 1 AP on turn start. Okay. So that means that should be 2. But you already get an AP on turn start, so that should be 4. So if she goes from 9 AP minus 7 down to 3, oh, that is 7. But it's only 5. Did I equip the wrong skill? No. 5 AP. What am I missing here? Should go from 9 to 4, back up to 8. Well, I mean, if you got this working, Gabbit, maybe there's an extra Picto that I don't have yet that gives you more AP generation somehow. But yeah, I'm not sure how the math isn't working, because every AP gain is increased by 1, which means at this turn start you get 1, plus I have energizing turn, so I should get 2. Doubled is 4. So I start at 9. It should drop me down with a 5 AP. Should drop me down to 4. But then she starts another turn, which gains 4. Should put me at 8. It's been putting me at 7. I don't know why. So yeah. That little loop isn't working. But she's a lot faster too, so I'm not like, with how much she's attacking right now. I could have still done the loop before the enemies had a chance to attack, so I don't hate it. It's just, I don't know. I don't know why it's not working right. Where did we come from? We came from over there, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go this way. Ooh, is that a boss? Ooh, it's one of these guys. Aline and I, we used to understand each other. Both of us lived for the process of creation, more so than the product. That's Renoir, capturing the essence of an idea, half-formed, nebulous, teetering in the edge of existence, shaping it into being. But she's changed. She no longer cares for the act of painting, only what her painting can achieve, and she will drive herself mad trying to paint what is unpainted, or unpaintable. Judging by these paintings, some might say that the same as you. She's not mad, she's struggling with grief. Yeah, but she's also mad. Like, you can be both. But I do want to be kind of empathetic, so... Not much daylight between the two. I live it every day. It's why I paint. The process helps me make sense of the chaos and find my bearings. Every painting is proof that I have not surrendered to despair, but it's no longer the same for her. Aline. Oh, so I can take the other thing? Okay. It's the process that moves me. Being able to shape and mold the composition helps me understand and create order, to tame the chaos and create something unique to me. Creation requires the will to act, so everything I paint, I make, is proof that I... So every painting I make is proof... Okay. Good talk. What are you? Yeah, that's a boss. Oh, that's not a boss. It doesn't have a boss health bar. You are a regular enemy, huh? Okay. She is not going to get to attack before everybody, so let's start with Crippling Tsunami.
Let us stain.
And she's still not going to be able to attack before the Lantern guy again. So let's go ahead and use Thunderfall so that we can charge up a good health.
Lightning, strike.
Okay. Do I play the long game on this one? Or do I go for quick damage? I think I'm going to go for quick damage.
Show me what you can do. Here we go. Death, it's a friend.
Okay, so we just got Chungus here to worry about now. Let's shoot your... You know what? Okay, that seems to have worked. Okay, shooting his big bulbous... This thing doesn't seem to be weak. Okay. Kind of regretting not doing Verso. He's quietly a pretty high damage output. I guess we'll end Bringer. All right, what you got? Sounds like a lighted wave, huh? Okay. So we... Oh, hang on, do we have the stains? Yes, we have the stains. I just need some AP, so we'll do a standard first.
Let the ink flow. Feel the embrace of fire.
560,000. 1.12 million. That was nice. That was nice. I'll let you in on a secret. Next flag you find, use Elemental Mastery plus Elemental Genesis on Lunae. It's another funny combo attack, but you should change weapon for it to work. You can also upgrade weapons at flags. Okay, let me know when we get to a flag. Because I'm happy. I really don't feel like I've completely found Lunae's sweet spot just yet. Like, that was awesome. But having to wait to the second turn to do that isn't as ideal. So I'm happy to see what the options are. Let's do a final path.
Remember
20 foretell on that guy. It's gonna hurt if she ever pops that bubble. This guy's got a lot of health, though. Like,
Let's come apart.
he doesn't particularly care that much about all my big damage. Do we do Phantom Stars? Do we do Perfect Break? I think we're gonna do Perfect Break. Got him. 1 million. Good grief, Verso. Okay. Get our AP back up.
Overflowing with energy.
And then what gets maximized with our current set here? Nothing. No. We'll do hell anyway.
The embrace of fire.
Ready. Let's
Okay, with 20 Fertel on this guy, we need to just do something to pop the Fertel, which is Dark Wave. This is gonna hurt. Yeah. Yeah. That hurt. Okay. That was a fun fight. They got to attack this time, so that was interesting. Wait. Are these those guys I fought in that optional dungeon?
Now is our chance.
2 of them are. Okay, let's do Crippling Tsunami. Get everybody slowed.
A storm is coming.
Then we'll go ahead and do Thunderfall. Get ready for hell next turn.
Lightning strike.
Let's go.
Oh, these guys don't appear to be the toughest. I could be wrong.
Death's a friend.
I was not wrong. Okay. Oh, we're getting some Lumina too. I like that.
Interesting.
We learned Shortcut. Okay. We do not have a lot of Color of Lumina right now, though, so these new Pictos that I'm learning, I'm not going to really be able to profit from them just yet. At least not on a party-wide scale. Okay, so there was another path, but that's going all the way back, so let's go forward for now. I'm sure we can backtrack later. That's not a shortcut? What, this? I was imagining this was like a whole nother section of the... Oh. Now that looks like a boss. Yeah, I think that's a boss. And you know what's worse? I think that's a boss who looks like he is resistant or maybe even absorbs dark damage. Small problem. CL... she deals dark damage, and about only dark damage. So this could be a problem. I might have to swap CL out for, like, Mael. Ooh, that's a big boy. Made out of people. I always like my bosses when they're made out of people. Chromatic Creation. Wait, does that heal him? So don't shoot the big ball on his back? Is that what I'm getting?
Cut him down.
Okay. Let's just see what light damage does to this guy. He's not weak to it. Let's just see
Show me what you can do.
if dark damage is going to have any effect on this guy. Well, it is. Okay. So I was just wrong. That's fine.
The Chroma's flowing.
That. Then we do Thunderfall. Okay. Let's go ahead and give me some more AP. Okay. Let's start stacking some Foretell. Actually, we should just maximize our Twilight first.
Let's play. Oh god, snake.
Okay. This guy has a big amount of health. Like, okay.
Time to end.
He doesn't appear to be really weak to anything.
End of the line. Just try it.
Flies inverted to the expedition, huh? Okay. Well, some of us are inverted by design, so... take that, I guess. Alright, time to drop hell. Yeah, I mean... it's weird to say that 800,000 damage just... meh. But here we are. Okay, so I need more. I'm gonna do marking card here. This guy has a lot of health. And the problem is we haven't seen him attack yet, so I could have just whittled down a third of his health bar for him to just absolutely one-shot my team. Good news is I think because we play so much, Inverted is already gone. Let's try Phantom Stars. Let's see how much this hurts. $600,000. Well, that was rude. I like that girl. I guess we do another Thunderfall. And I missed the timing. I'm a genius. I should have used the gradient attack. But we can do it now. Skybreak. Only 900,000? Lame. Okay, so... I just need to stack some sun charges right now. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh! Well, that was dumb. I should have done that on Verso. I didn't know she was only getting one turn out of that. Because she was stunned, of course. Right. I pay attention, I swear.
Let's have some fun.
So 600,000-ish for Phantom Stars. Let's see what Endbringer... I forget how much damage that was doing. Just shy of 1 million. Okay. Good grief. That guy has a... He has a combo. Okay. Time to hell again.
Feel the embrace of fire.
And he's now just below half health. Wish I had one more AP because I need to get him another crippling tsunami. That's actually her. I think it's more important that she keeps slow on people than anything else. Dang it. Wow. Okay.
Once more.
And I'm not supposed to hit those, right? Oh, we're inverted. Okay. Oh, crap. I'm inverted. Guess we'll use Tremor. And then I guess just Immolation, since doing a standard attack is going to heal her, which is going to actually hurt her. Go figure. I've got 2 sun charges right now. Guess we'll do Focus Foretell. And another Focus Foretell. Kind of trying to set it up for a nuke, but she's going to need to survive long enough. Which right now doesn't look great. No, the chances are not looking that strong.
Cut him down.
Okay, so I think Endbringer was still our best damage. But he wasn't in S, so that hurt. Oh.
Just try it.
I'll do it. I'll come back.
These attacks are goofy. Goofy is the best way to put it. Alright, we got him slowed, though, so that's good. You might as well go ahead and get Verso back in the game. Okay. I think I want to stack more Foretell. Five should be what? I think I actually want maybe... I think I need to do another couple of turns of stacking sun charges. And then I might be able to just drop a nuke on him.
Here's your card.
And kind of just delete his save file. That's more or less the goal at this point. So he's still slowed. We could do Thunderfall, I guess. Let's do Thunderfall, and then we'll have her attack so that she can get healed.
Lightning strike.
Oh!
Let's go the path.
I forgot she's inverted. Well, poodoo. But hey, James Mowdy, thanks for subscribing. Again, I never know if this is people who are currently watching, or if that's just somebody watching like a different YouTube video or something like that, but thanks for the subscription. Welcome on in. Welcome. It does kind of stink that we're dropping him out of S tier every time. because that's a lot of damage we're leaving on the table. Dang it. Oh. He has different combos. Man, that's a stupidly long delay. Huh. No, the reserve team ain't gonna bring that one home. Yeah, let's retry. Because those attacks are just... He has so many of them. And, I always thought it was one, and then it actually looks like one, but it's actually the other. Yeah. Interesting boss. Interesting boss.
End of the line.
Ready?
Okay, so from the get-go, we're just going to be stacking as much sun charges as we can. Because we are going to play the long game with CL on this.
Let the ink flow.
Okay. You need to keep him as slow as possible.
A storm is coming. Feel the burn.
Okay. Fortune's Fury. So we're already now up to 4 sun charges. That's not bad. Okay. And Bringer, of course. Okay. His turn. This is the turn he just applies inverted. I'm good with that. I can handle that. And we're close to being able to do hell. I think that's probably what we do. Standard attack and then hell.
Now's our chance.
Okay. Alright, now we just keep focused for tail going.
Ready.
Because we can play that every turn.
You're outmatched.
The rubber is about to meet the road, so the fun is about to... It's about to get real. Alright, here we go.
Careful, Verso.
Dang it.
Let's finish this.
And he just lost his S tier. Lovely. Let's do Skybreak. A little over 1 million. That's not bad. And then we'll do a hell.
Feel the embrace of fire.
Okay. To conserve her AP, I'm going to keep going with Focused Foretell. Because we're going to want to drop a nuke sometime in the future.
Let's have some fun. End of the line.
Dodge again. Roma is flowing.
I think he knows that she's the biggest threat to him right now. He's like, that girl, she has 8 stun charges right now, which that is going to be painful if I let her keep stacking that and get that off.
Chroma is flowing.
But she still has a free revive, so I think I still keep charging it even then, because I can pop it whenever I want. But if I keep building it, I can keep getting higher and higher damage. So, like,
Here's your card.
we're up 9. Ooh.
Dodge
Okay. 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 Oh, he's
Cut him
inverted. Dang it. Well, that's not ideal, but at least he's back to S tier. Okay. Problem is, if he explodes, he's gonna kill CL. Because I think he'll one-shot her. I'm gonna do another crippling tsunami because her main goal right now is just to keep him slowed. He was already slowed, but I just want to keep him slowed more. That's really it. She's inverted, so she can't heal. But maybe it'll be worth it. That's all status effects and heals all allies. Ooh. Is that worth it if everyone's just gonna die next round? Especially when Skybreak's right there. But Skybreak is not her main goal. I think we do it.
Get ready.
Okay, well that's a thing.
Coming.
Not looking good.
Okay. Funny you say that, Lune, because I think we actually are looking good. I actually do think we might be looking good here because of how many sun charges we have stacked right now.
Or never.
Alright, so I think this turn we do a focused foretell to get us to 11. And then we do a basic attack, which means we set it up for next turn. We do Fortune's Fury, Dark Wave. I think that's the play.
Here's your card.
If she survives that long.
You're outmatched. Let's have some fun.
A storm is coming. Now is our chance.
I just need to survive one attack, and I think we'll be very close to beating him. I don't know if this is going to be enough sun charges to put us into a high enough twilight, but... Dang it.
I'm ready.
Time to take risks.
Alright, let's see what this does. This is the highest sun charges I've had at 12. Wow, that is not that much. That much foretell? A 12 Twilight and she's only doing 400,000? Huh. That's a real letdown. Next turn of next turn of next turn of next turn of next turn. Because Twilight triggers after? Oh, okay. So it's the next turn that I'm really going to drop a nuke when I do the 9 AP thing I have. Right, I thought it was that once you trigger it, because I just used the moon charge. I thought it was that on the turn you trigger it, you got the buff. Because I should have just used a sun charge and then a moon charge. You'll see the damage boost on the right. Okay. So I have to survive one more turn then.
Cut him down.
I'm not sure I trust myself to survive one more turn.
Okay.
Ironically, we have him, I think, lower than last time.
So much
When I'm here
potential.
trying to do, like, my desperate Hail Mary shot here. Please don't wipe my party this turn. Am I able to dodge that, or is that just not a dodgeable thing?
Waiting.
Are you kidding me? Oh. Okay, sweet. I can still do it. Okay, so it's 9. Let's just see one of her gradients here first. I could do Doom. Although, it looks like she's not getting a second attack. Huh. Oh, no, she is. Awesome. Well, we're not going to get to see... Wait, she didn't gain AP for that? Weird. Shadowbringer is better? High single target damage to random enemies, 10 hits. Oh, 10 hits. I traded very high 3 hits for high 10 hits. I think you're right. I think you're right. But I think we're about to kill him anyway. With Dark Wave. Yep. Nice! That was a fun fight. I had another perfect Chroma Catalyst. Okay. Sweet. That was fun. That was a good fight. I like that. Thank you for recommending it. Was that the big boss of this area, or was that just a boss of this area for Renoir's drafts? No, he's not the big baddie. Oh. So he was just a side baddie? The big baddie is on the right of the arena? Is it that thing over there? From where you arrived, he's at the bottom right. Okay. I arrived from... what was it, right over here? So he's at the bottom right. It's over there that you can reach him, yes. Oh, okay. Okay. So this was just a boss in this area. That's cool. I need to find a flag, though. Like, I haven't seen a single flag in this area. But maybe that's because I just went through, like, just an optional thing? I guess. Guess I need to go that way somehow. But I don't see a lot of options for traversal in that direction. But maybe there's a windy path over here that will eventually lead that way. Big Baddie has a flag? Okay. So, scale of 1 to 10, how much harder... Oh, we got a flag right over here, though. How much harder than what we just fought is Big Baddie? Just so I have a gauge, because, curiosity, shall we say. And we're going to go ahead. Because I can't do the thing with her... Wait, you're saying he's on a scale of 1 to 10, which isn't really the way that you would do something like this. But anyway, you're saying that, like, he is insanely harder than what we just fought. Yes? Also, I don't know what you were talking about with Lune, so... Yes, he's insanely harder. Awesome. So, there is going to be an endpoint on the stream tonight. And it's not that far away, so... but you were saying it needed a different weapon, right? Which weapon was it that she needs? You said Elemental Mastery and Elemental Genesis. So there's Elemental Genesis. Where's Elemental Mastery? I don't see an Elemental Mastery. I see Elemental Trick. Oh, Trick, not Mastery? Okay. So I'm guessing the play is to try to get 4 crits with each of these, which she's at a 96% chance of critting, so that you get the 4 stains for Elemental Genesis, and then it does extreme damage to all enemies 8 hits. That does seem pretty good. So if she's like 100% chance to crit, it seems like that would do it. Okay. I'm good to give that a shot. You use Trick and then Genesis. Okay, so Coralim. You're saying that's the weapon. Let's find it. 100% crit chance when 4 stains are simultaneously active. 20% increased damage for each consecutive turn without taking damage, can stack up to 5 times. Critical hits apply burn. So I'm not sure what this gets us over the weapon we're already using. Unless it just does more damage. Because we're already a 96% crit chance. Is it Colum? No, probably not that. Casting a skill increases the skill damage of all other elements by 20%. Resets when casting a skill of a previous element. On turn start, if no stains, 2 random stains are generated. Plus 1 AP when stains are consumed. I don't think that's it, because that would kind of mess with this, I think, by generating stains. 50% chance to generate a dark or light stain when consuming stains. Deal 50% more damage with skills. The problem is, anything that's starting us with a stain seems like it's actually going to be counterproductive, because starting us with a stain might block our ability to get the 4 stains we need. Unless it's a light stain, in which case I'm guessing we can still use that as any other stain. Base attack generates a light stain? So wait, we could generate 4 light stains with Potirum? Healing skills generate 1 additional light stain. Consuming a light stain applies slow to a random enemy. Base attack generates a light stain. This sounds like a great one for this. Because I'm assuming I can use the 4 light stains in replacement for the 4 stains I need for the big nuke thing, right? Or am I wrong? Because that tells me, like, if I use this, and I can still use... Hang on, let me read the wording here. Deals extreme... Okay, can only be cast with lightning, earth, fire, and ice. Does that mean that I cannot use 4 light stains? You know what? This is like, I'm gonna... Can you use light stains for elemental genesis? Reddit says yes. Tried to cast elemental genesis with all dark stains earlier today, no luck. It does work with all light stains, however. Yeah, so I think this might be the play. I think this is the weapon we go for. Does that make sense to you? Because base attack generates a light stain. She attacks 4 times. And fills her AP. Which means every turn we could attack with her base attack and then drop the nuke. Every turn. Every turn. If this deals a lot of damage... Not sure if it's base attack hits or base attack once. Let's test it. Let's throw this on her. We'll go ahead and upgrade it, at least to unlock the next... Yeah. A lot of grandiose, though. Ew. Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to regenerate that much AP. That's the problem, Gabbett. So, especially with how Lune's AP has been messing us up today. So if I, every turn, want to do Elemental Genesis, or excuse me, Elemental Trick, that's 3 AP. She's... I can't even tell what she's starting with now. But I think it's 3 AP. Like, she'll get every round. Then Elemental Genesis. I guess technically she could. My problem is, though, if I have a weapon that's generating a stain automatically, then it could potentially mess with this, right? She starts with 9 and gets 3 per turn. So it'll take a while to drain down, but the stains are cycled out. It doesn't mess with anything. Oh, okay. So let's just get back to the weapon she was the lighter rim. And let's just give this a try. Let's rest. We'll give this a try, just see how the cycle works. Cuz I like this idea. We can get rid of revitalization, I think. Let's get rid of Mayhem for Elemental Genesis and Immolation for Elemental Trick. Now let's just try it. And does that... Who does that hit? Is that... I forget. Let's see. Deals low single target. So that's single target. And then this... Extreme to all enemies. Okay. Sweet. Good stuff. Let's go try some grunts. And we're not going to let anyone else attack. We're just going to let Lune attack. Now here's the thing. That 4% chance for not critting, I'm sure that's going to screw me over at some point. Now I see the advantage to pumping a little bit, to respecking her again, to get her an extra 4% crit chance, just to make sure it's guaranteed. Alright, so we start with Elemental Trick. Sure, on this guy. Alright, we got our 4 crits. And then Genesis. So that seemed okay. But it only did like half health to this guy? Who, like... If I just do this quick cycle with... Like the least powerful cycle with CL. Oh, never mind. He's resistant to dark damage. But okay, so let's do... Oh, I didn't upgrade her weapon either. That's fair. We should do that after this turn.
End of the line.
She does that all turns is the key part, though. Yeah. Let's upgrade her weapon. We'll give it the perfect. And hope we're not wasting it. But we'll give it the perfect. Because that'll be a pretty significant increase in her damage. Then we're going to respec her just to make sure she has... like 100% crit chance. Then we'll do the rest into might. There we go. Now let's try that fight again and see what happens. Oh man, unfortunately it's already getting kind of late. Which stinks because I want to keep going, but I might have to call it soon. I'm going to go for a little bit longer, but I might have to call it soon. Alright. Let's try this again. Elemental Trick.
Elements converge. Let us stain them.
Okay. Now Genesis. Oh crap, and I missed.
Your reckoning.
Okay. So I guess in one turn she did something like 1.8 million. But that was because she was hitting multiple targets. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this one. I feel like I need to test it on a few more times. Yeah, with a failed QTE, I think that's why I'm not gonna judge that one. That was my bad. So let's test it on some other enemies first. And we only did 2 million damage in the entire fight, and CL did 230,000 of it, so it was like 1.8 million-ish. Still, it's not like that's terrible. I'm trying to gauge it against the other stuff she has.
So much potential.
All right, let's try this again. Elemental trick.
Elements converge.
Okay. The other thing too is that this will do more damage once we have defenseless stacked on some enemies. So we'll keep that in mind.
Meet your
So to one enemy, if that was just one enemy, she was doing about 1 million damage there. So doing 1 million guaranteed damage every turn is not the worst. For sure.
My turn.
These guys have a lot of health. There's no doubt in that. So we'll do this again. And then I'm guessing this will finish him off, right?
meet your reckoning.
Yeah, okay. It seems more effective against groups than a single enemy. But the fact that it's like guaranteed 1 million damage around, that's not bad. Like, that's not bad. Does this say Picto? Oh, no, Color Illumina. Oh, no, wait. No. That's Battle Loop. Ah, yeah. Play again on breaking a target. I've already got Cheater, so I'm not... Because I think it caps you at 2 plays a turn. So I'm not sure that's all that useful. But what was the stats on that? 672 speed, 36 crit. Which is the same as Shortcut. Though combo attack, it would be slightly better than combo attack. Actually, quite a lot better, and I could respec her again. But combo attack costs a lot more. How much Lumina do I have? $31. I could do it. I'm kind of tempted to do that. I guess this was only just a little side area? I do not know how to get to that boss then. But I'm not sure we're going to have the time to do that tonight anyway, unfortunately. So let me go ahead. Okay, so we'll put on Lune. We'll go ahead and take combo attack off. do quick break. Although, with our current build, I really don't even need to put combo attack back on. I could just leave it. She doesn't need it. Combo attack 3. Yeah, I could just leave that. And now, we go back to upgrade attributes. Respec her once again. Because now we can actually dump a significant amount into... Wow, I didn't know it was going to be that much. Into might. Not bad. Who else has a level up? Oh, Verso. Keep him chugging. Mael. Keep her chugging. And CL. Which I think I was doing luck on her, right? Oh, I'll probably get a Picto that'll change that, but for now I guess it's the right move. Actually, I could make an argument for defense. You can be there in 5 minutes easily, or on the scaffolding part there's a way too, I think. The scaffolding part. Where we were at before, when we got to the other boss? Okay, so I'm gonna need you to give me the directions then.
Now's our chance.
Okay.
Elements converge.
Okay, she almost wiped completely that time.
Ready?
I think this is actually a party that's really going to work well together because we're going to have Verso constantly applying Defenseless with his base attack. And then that makes it so Lune can do some really solid damage consistently. And then CL can build up to her, like, she can keep putting on sun charges to, like, drop the final bomb. Alright, so you said on the scaffolding part. Which is this. This is the scaffolding part up here, right? Is this scaffolding? I can't even tell. Oh, it looks like... Yeah, it looks like that's the way. Oh, did I just miss that completely? Crap, am I gonna have to do this fight again? Oh, looks like I am, because I got stuck on a rock. Okay.
Ready to strike.
Nope, not him.
Let's have some fun.
You know what? It's actually more important to me that you put Defenseless on him.
Full deck.
Here we go.
Death's a friend.
Okay, so this guy's gonna have a lot of health. Let's see what this does for him.
Elements converge.
So that does about 100 grand right there. Then we do Elemental Genesis. So. Okay, that did 1.7. So between the two, she did 1.8, and close to 2 million. That's good. That's definitely good.
Elements converge.
Oh well.
Yeah, okay. That's doing... As far as the things we have on our team so far, that's doing about as good as anything. The only people dealing that much damage other than her would be, like, CL after a few charges.
Interesting.
I don't know where I'm going. Remember to cast Hell on Fire Weak enemies and follow it up after Elemental Trick if you're at 9 AP. So it takes 5 to hit that. Which 5 brings me down to 4. Then she could do Elemental Trick and be down to 1, but she wouldn't be able to do Elemental Genesis, so I can't do that. Oh well. This is an interesting sound. This song. Okay, well. Those enemies just found out. Okay. Yeah, she's kind of wiping the lesser enemies pretty easily. Another one of those guys? What? Surely that's not a boss version, though. Right? Like, that's just a grunt version? By the way, I don't know if any of these enemies are weak to fire, so I don't know how to apply that. Creation. Okay, so it is another boss.
Let us stay.
Good night. Is this going to be like a repeating boss?
Meet your reckoning. Through deck.
Kind of tempted to do Final Path here. I think Fortune's Fury.
Show me what you can do.
I think our standard combo is better right now with 2 of them. You know what I just realized? I could totally Fortune Fury Lune.
Cut him down. Lune, careful.
Not your best move, man, because I'm probably gonna wipe you this round, so you probably could have chosen better. You should have attacked.
Converge.
I mean, I might not wipe you, but, like, your friend's dead for sure. And you're not gonna be doing hot after this, so... Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, you should have done better. Yeah, so I did wipe you this round. Good talk. Alrighty. Ooh, I see loot. And I see parkour to get to loot. Second chance just went up to level 31. What does that do? As far as... Why do I not see it? Am I dumb? Oh, there it is. Now it's 3,981 health and 15 crit. Okay. Mael is kind of a tank because her weapon is a defense weapon, so she can just take a lot of beating. Being a merchant is not my usual gig, but I was looking to train my core. You want to be a merchant? You got to get jacked. Alrighty. Oh. You have to fight him for anything. Okay. I guess we do Lune? I guess? Oh, rude. You brought friends. This might be dumb, but I'm tempted to do Crippling Tsunami first to get them all slowed.
Feel the storm.
Okay, and now I do... This may not go that well.
I'll do it.
Ouch. Double ouch.
The storm is coming.
Okay. Well.
Chroma is flowing. Meet your
Okay. That was cool. Now what is he going to sell me, though? Crud. Need to kick my training up a gear. Great duel, though. Here, I got something I think you'll like. Oh, so he's going to upgrade our Pictos mostly. Ooh, but there's a new weapon. Doubles perfection gain on free aim hit. Free aim shots break 2 shields. 50% increased free aim damage. I guess if I was doing a lot of flying enemies, that would be really useful, but I'm really not, so... Ooh. 100% critical chance during Twilight. She's already pretty close to 100% crit. Apply 1 foretell on critical hit. That's not terrible. 20% increased damage for each consecutive turn without taking damage. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Start battle in Caster Mask. Oh, this is for the other guy. Then applying shield also applies... Applying shell also applies 1 shield. On applying shields, also give 1 AP. On switching to virtuous stance, double all shields on allies. Yo, that's low-key a really good support weapon. Might as well grab that. Ooh, he's got 30 Color of Lumina? Yes. Mr. Chroma Sync. Okay, so 2 new weapons next to the first Verso one. There's another. Earth skills cost 1 less AP, 20% increased earth damage. Start battle with 1 lightning. I mean, guess I should get these. And I've got 300 of those. Don't need that. I guess we'll get all of these leveled up, though. Might as well. We've got the money. Plus 1 shield on being revived. That's really good. That would be really helpful for CL. Anyways, BBEG is between the small statues of people on your direct left. Like down there? between two statues of people. On my direct left. I think I'm dumb. A bit more left. Hang on. There's I think there's some loot to get, so give me 1 second. I'll go ahead and get the loot and then I'll look for what you're talking about. Oh, there's two statues of people right there. Oh, okay. I think that's what you're talking about. I hate the parkour in this game. Developers, why have you done this? You are not a parkour game. This is not Dying Light. Nope! Darn you! Curse you. Alright, so it looks like the boss you're talking about might be what we start with next stream. Never mind, this is the boss we're fighting tonight. It's the parkour system. That's what we're fighting. No, why did he roll? I wasn't even sprinting. It wasn't a sprint roll. Verso, my man. We are going to have a talk about this. Attack to cancel roll? You mean like the aim? Or this? I think you probably mean aim. Well, that didn't cancel it. So it must be the other one. The combat start attack. I guessed wrong. Oh, you're right. That does cancel it, though. Okay. Good to know. Okay. This is the run. This is it right here. Oh. And we didn't even... Of course. Charging critical. 20% of gradient charge on critical hit. Once per turn. What were the stats on that? Because we kind of... Two of our characters are very high crit at this point. Let's see. 100... 1,000... Wow, that's a lot of defense. And 35% crit rate? That might be... Yeah, that's better than powerful on shell for sure. Yeah, that brings her up to a 100% crit chance now. I had her on powerful on shell. Applies powerful on applying shell. Then I need to give her that back. Which I think that was 10. Yeah, so give her 7. Actually, I can probably just find the room, because I don't want to run back to a flag now. Let's see. I don't need additional crit chance on anything anymore. Yeah. Sweet. So we can make that nice and easy, and then powerful on shell. Time to give a shot to Big Bad Dude and wrap it when you get clapped. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I'm going to take a quick bio break, and I'll be right back. And then we'll go ahead and get beat up and then call the stream. 1 second. All right. Let's do this thing. So, I just want to check. I mean, obviously, with who I am as a person, I need to make sure we're not missing any loot first. Just give me one quick second. I don't need to fight these guys. I just want to make sure there's no loot over here, which there indeed is loot over here. See, you were going to have me missing loot, and that's just not how I roll.
Well, that will help.
Actually, it's funny because in Media Res Picto, I learned, and I actually did this on my second playthrough, as soon as you get the ability to swim with Eskia, you can actually you can go, and if you know how to kite the enemies a little bit with their aggro, you can just go and pick up all the loot in that dark shore, even though it's like a level 70 or 80 area, and you're going to be like 20 or 30 at the time. You can go and just gather all the loot, including the in media res. Alright, loot. Just a real quick loot check before I go fight the boss. Real quick loot check. There's some loot here.
Nice.
Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Congratulations, team. I like it. Yeah. Alright, let's go get hurt badly. Oh, hey, there's a flag right there. That's cool. I just realized I could take all the Lumina points off of anything crit related for both Lune and CL now. Once again, we need to make sure there's not loot that I'm missing. There's loot up there, but I don't know how to get up there. Oh. So wait, is it through this... Is it through this little portal, or is it up and around that way? That's the boss. I'm guessing the portal? Through the portal, okay. Is it that... It's not going to be that lantern guy again, is it? Now, this is like a watery area. Why does that look like pure essence of gradient up ahead? Is every attack of this guy going to be a gradient one-shot? Ooh, this is kind of trippy.
Maybe we should turn back. I sense something powerful down this path.
Let's go.
Is this the hardest boss in the game that I told you specifically I don't want to fight? Oh. CL apparently didn't like the idea of landing on the floor. She wants to chill up there. That's okay. Far from hardest, but very hard. How does he compare to the snake that you called very hard? Because I'll take the snake very hard. That we did first try, I think. Or was it second try? That might have been second try. No, we might have first tried it. I don't know. Oh, it looks like a Dark Souls boss. It looks like a Dark Souls arena. I'm not good at Dark Souls, by the way. I like it. I have fun with it. Not good at it, though. Hello there. Why does it look like an expeditioner? Hold up. from Expedition 0.
These swords. They look like the ones in old Lumiere.
Ah, so he's the one who felled the Exarm.
Simon.
You know him.
He's an old friend of mine. We joined Expedition 0 together. He disappeared and I thought... Looks like you met Clair. I'll lay you to rest. My friend.
Okay.
Ready to strike.
Well, the good news is he has a really big health bar. So that's good news. Absolutely good news. We need to first see if he's weak to light. He does not appear to be weak to light. Okay. There is no sense in doing anything but trying to stack a lot of sun charges right now. But I could do Fortune's Fury on
Show me
Lune.
what you can do.
Now's our chance.
Am I cooking?
Let us stain them. Meet your reckoning.
Okay. Okay.
Just try it.
Sorry I failed.
What just happened? Fortune's Fury on Lune only affects the trick unless you had the stains before. I thought it was for the turn. I'm pretty sure it said for the turn, right? We need to cripple this man. And then we'll go ahead and throw out trick.
Converge.
Okay. Let's look at the description. Target ally deals double damage for 1 turn. Oh, so you're saying it does... It's a second turn that... Okay. Yep. No, that makes sense. I was indeed not cooking.
Here's your card. Do me in. Here's your card.
Alright.
Maximum damage. End of the line.
Eyes up, Verso.
Ready to evade.
Dang it.
Let's push forward.
I don't know any of his combos.
Here's your card. Dodge is here.
Okay.
I think I'll improvise. Didn't really need it. Let's have some fun. End of the line.
Meet your reckoning. Chroma is flowing. Feel the
Sorry, I'm kind of
embrace
focus mode right now. Crap. That was not what I needed.
Here we go.
But she luckily had her revive ready to go. Alright, let's pop that bubble. Oh, crap. I don't have the AP. Okay, so instead...
Now, be gone.
Got him! Nice.
My love, these foes are beneath you. You, who have fought heaven and earth and subdued giants. To find me, to free me from her grasp. Would you fall now to the likes of them? While your oath remains unfulfilled,
Is this a phase 2?
your enemies await.
This is a phase 2, isn't it? A much harder phase 2, if I had to guess. Yeah, so... I kind of figured it wasn't going to be that easy. Oh my goodness, that health bar does not feel like moving anytime soon.
End of the line.
Time to strike. Here's your card. Ready. Here's your card. Let us stay in.
Alright, we need to do Crippling Tsunami
Feel the
first.
storm. A storm is coming.
Oh well.
He stole her shields?
Danger!
Wait, what?
That hurts.
it's like 2 attacks at the same time. How are you supposed to deal with that? And now I just kind of have to basic attack with her just to get her to heal.
Here's your card. Here's your card.
Man, go off soundtrack though.
Get ready.
Absolutely. Guess there's nothing I can do about that, huh? So you kind of just have to double tap dodge every time.
Let's carve a path.
Now is our chance.
Good googly moogly, that health bar. Whew.
Elements.
My man is not joking around.
Let the ink flow. Meet your reckoning. Join me.
Get ready.
Wow. Whew. This guy's gonna be a lot to deal with.
Welcome back.
She needs to slow him again.
Feel the storm. Not looking good.
Which is not doing a lot. Unfortunately, now that our rush has worn off.
Elements. Converge.
Okay, could you stop attacking for like a second? That would be great.
I'm waiting.
Oh, great. The one person you don't want him doing that to.
Time to take risks.
Well, that did nothing.
Born once more.
Good grief.
Meet your reckoning. Let's finish this.
Cut him down. End of the line.
Brace yourselves.
Swiftly now. Here's your card.
Here we go again.
Alright, we lost. Okay, that is a interesting fight right there. Yeah. That man has so much health. And he attacks like 143 times every turn. Which is a thing. That is a choice. That is a choice. I think it was the perfect thing when I said that that is a Dark Souls boss. Because that's kind of the point, is to make him really, really annoying to fight for all the people who really want to go sweaty mode. And just be like, yes, I beat this guy. I don't know if I even really... I don't know if I want to invest the amount of time that it's going to take to beat him on Expert. Because, at the end of the day, that is going to be... Like, the problem is you have to get through that first phase just to get... Like, again, there's no, like... Some games will do it where if you get past the first phase and you die, you get to restart at phase 2 kind of deal. And it's just deciding choice. Everybody can do their own thing with that one. It's just like, with a guy who's going to take this long to beat, who can wipe your party in one round. Yeah, he can wipe your party in one round, but he's going to take like something like 30 rounds to be able to beat if you play your cards right, and no pun intended. Yeah, that's a enemy right there. First phase patterns are kind of easy. Also, you're missing one big thing. You need to use roulette, at least on Lune. It's a flat 50% in plus 50% damage, and on Verso with his 13 attacks. It's not a flat 50% buff. It is, I think mathematically it evens, it comes out to it's either 125 or 150 like over time. But you could come down to that turn where you need that big hit, and you get the 50%, and then you die. So, like, I don't know. Things that are like, it could really screw you over, or it could do really good. Who knows? When a lot of these things are like, what's it called? Twilight only lasts a couple turns. So if you don't get your big hit in that turn, it's gone. And you just stacked, you know, maybe 30 Foretell or 30 Sun Charges on him to pop it, and then you missed it because you only did 50% damage. That's the kind of things that I'm like, I don't love the chance aspect there. Yeah, I get what you're saying. So, like, if she's dealing 8 hits, then some of them are going to be doubled, some of them are going to be halved. In the end, it'll on average do more damage. That's fair enough. Maybe for Lune specifically, that makes sense. For CL, I don't think so. Because CL, her biggest attack is 1 hit. So if you get a bad roll, you just lost it. Also, you need the big attack on Verso now that you have Cheater. The 13 hits one. I don't have the biggest attack on Verso? What Verso skill am I missing? Oh, the one that's after 1 turn deals 13. Yeah, but the problem is, that's 9 AP. And to even get that much AP, I have to use the first turn. Now, extreme physical damage. But that's the same, like, Endbringer also deals extreme physical damage. And increased damage in S. So that it's going to hit harder than Endbringer for sure. But I can only do it every other turn. Which, to me, goes, okay, I think the amount of damage that I'm missing from being able to do my basic attack and Endbringer every turn to just doing this every other turn, I think I'm probably losing on average there. It's much more than double damage. We'll have to try it out. I'm happy to test it. Because this is actually one of my problems with game devs, and this is a little gripe with this game, but also with a lot of different games. I really wish you'd give me more information than less. Or at least give me an option to expand to see details, because when you say deals extreme damage, that could mean a lot of things. Extreme damage, how? There's a lot of things that could be extreme damage. So I need to know, like, I would love to see the numbers, like, based on your current point allocation, a standard hit from this against an enemy who is non-resistant but not weak to this type of damage will receive this much damage from the hit. That would be cool. But that doesn't appear to be what they would like to do. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt because we don't use a ton of his abilities. I use about 3. I use Perfect Break, I use Endbringer, and I use Phantom Stars. Follow-up, I really don't need. Speed Burst, I don't need. Assault Zero, I don't need. So, I might as well slot it in and at least test it out, you know? Because if it's going to do, like, 4 million damage, which I need to upgrade his sword, speaking of the devil, because I think this guy is going to be, like, one of the... This guy might be a boss that I do some other time, or not. I might even drop the difficulty to fight this guy just to beat him and get, because my problem is, like, okay, there's story stuff tied to him now, so I kind of want to do the story stuff, but I don't know. If I get a perfected build where I can do a lot of damage really, really quick, cool, but I don't know. I don't think this is the one. But anyway, so that being said, I'm going to leave this stream there. I actually went way over the amount of time I was planning to, so I apologize to my wife for that. But thank you guys for joining me. I had a good time. We're once again just kind of like deciding when we want to go to the end game. We have a couple more side quests that we need to get done. I might do the side quest that you guys were talking about earlier. I might go ahead and just do that off stream. The one that I'm just way over leveled for and isn't part for our party. It's just for the snow area. I might do that one off stream just so that I can get it done, get whatever loot I need. Yeah, I think we might be back tomorrow for a stream, but I cannot guarantee that. So don't hold me to that. I'm hoping at least in the next 2 days to have a stream of some sort. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining me. Hope you have a great night, and I will see you next time. Have a good day, and goodbye.